I think we're possibly live. I'm waiting for the A-OK because I have no way of knowing. If anybody's out there.
See the red up there tells you you're on.
Where? Up there?
The red in the window.
Well, we are live. Hello, 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 and happy Friday. Friday night. Actually, the only way I know it's Friday night is because we took last night off. And I knew that Friday night's a special night usually because it means, what you got here?
Well, it's just probably easier for you to see those comments.
Oh, that's fine, but I'll take a look down. All right, so what I wanted to say is happy Friday because Friday nights are usually a big night. It means that it's the end of the week and we get the weekend off for a lot of us, but now I never know what day of the week it is because Friday's just another day. But in this house right now, Friday is a special day because we get to spend it together. That is what's exciting to me. I've got lots of people here. In a moment, we're going to start our show with Todd's usual show opening that we love. Hey, Patty, Kathy Winkler, Deb Root White, Eldonna, hello, Kathy Winkler, Heather, Barb, Kimber Sissons, so super nice to have you here and all of you. Derek Fulton, I've got a lot of people here. So I am just going to say, let's begin because tonight is a special night. Tonight is the night that we're going to call the 10 winners of the big drawing that Todd came up with, and I thought that this was a great idea. So I have all the names, but we're not going to do that quite yet. We're just going to visit with each other first. Todd is kind of adjusting me, so to speak. So yes, that's actually perfect. Only if you're here, that's perfect. Okay, let's bring in the red ruby slippers and start this the way that we're supposed to. He's got, but before that we have an announcement. Dwight had a bath today. So you see how fluffy he is? He doesn't like when he gets a bath. Thank God the mobile groomer is still in business. So he got his bath and he is all pretty and he's ready to rock and roll for this show. Todd, you can go ahead and get the ruby red slippers ready. Yeah. And let's see. Brad, hello. Susan, Deb, Tyler, Lisa, his song, there you are. Florence Anderson Brady. Oh, gosh. Debbie Strang, hello. Madia Smith, Cindy Harris. Oh, Cindy, we wish you were still here. Or we were still with you as our dog groomer. Here we go. There's no place like home, right? And here we are with the beautiful Dora. Letty is out there too. She's going to be here tomorrow, which I'm real excited about.
Tell her to bring her dancing shoes. We'll put her on camera.
Exactly. Seth is out there tonight. Oh, Scott Edmondson, my fellow Knight Rider lover. I love it. And we're just so happy you're here. So how's everybody feeling out there today? I have been kind of cut off from the world because, it's just Dora and I here. So with everything, all the orders for hand sanitizers and cat danas, especially right now, because we've all been told that everybody in the United States should be wearing something over their mouth. So we've been super busy.
Some people more than others.
Yeah, like what do you mean?
Like some people need something over their mouth permanently.
Do we have any names in mind, or are you just going to throw that out there?
Just tossing it out there. Everybody's got their own person they'd love to see silenced.
Like that? Oh, you're wearing your cat Dana.
I always wear my cat Dana.
Yeah, so it's just been Dora and I, and so you can imagine, I mean, I'm on 3 hours of sleep, and I think, Dora, how many hours did you get last night?
To sleep?
To sleep.
3.
3. So we both got 3, and my husband, of course, he goes to bed when he goes to bed, and then
I get my routine 8.
Yeah, and then we have this speaker system that goes throughout the house, and he will get on the speaker system, and of course, in my offices, we have the speaker, and this is what I hear.
I'm not sure what I say.
Okay.
Time's up.
Cat Fisher, your time has expired.
Oh, that's right.
And what that means is get your tail feathers out of that office and into this bedroom and get some sleep.
Well, These two don't know
Come
when
on
to
over here
stop.
so they can hear
No,
you.
you see me.
Okay.
I have a microphone.
All right.
Like, oh, they got knocked off to the side. No, you neither one of you have any boundaries as far as when it's quitting time. So, somebody has to be the timekeeper.
Well, the thing is we're so used to having everything go out the same day it comes in, and then when there's just two people and there's hundreds of packages that need to be processed, it's like, wow, do you appreciate people and
Well, I
work
think
and-
you're getting a lot of people buying the sanitizer and the masks,
that
right?
is
Now, is it that with the makeup, or is it...
yeah, people are buying the makeup too, but the thing about the Catdanas, and we're down to 3 colors right now, and next week I hope to be getting more of the regular colors, but this is what we're down to. No red, right?
No.
Okay, so we are down to the purple.
Probably purple we are low too.
We're low on that, but I'm hoping next week to have all that and more back. I just don't know because I haven't been able to get a hold of anybody. So the purple and the black, this is what's left. The purple and the black Catdana, which is what?
Yeah,
You're giving me ideas I don't want to have, but
yeah,
I really
last week
like...
We are sold out. People are trying to buy the black paisley, but yeah, we are sold out.
Right,
now.
and the white. So the black, all white, and the purple paisley. And I know the black Catdana is like the most
if you get
popular.
the white one, you can give it to your kids and they can draw on it. With marking pens, you could make custom patterns. And
That's true.
You could also make tie-dye in the old days. You guys
We
know how
have
to do-
tie-dye.
No, you can make tie. I'm saying you could get
I
a
mean,
white
we
one.
had
White.
tie-dye.
You remember how to do it? You get the rubber bands, you put the rubber band around it, then you dip it in different food color, and then you take the rubber bands off, and you'll have a cool tie-dye of your own.
Now,
Don't
see,
you remember?
no, I didn't.
You never made tie-dye? Jeez,
I didn't
did.
have arts and crafts when I was a kid. There was
No, it's not
nobody
arts and crafts. It was
that
we did
wanted
it at
to
home.
spend arts and crafts
Okay,
time.
okay. For those of you who don't know how to do it, do you have any rubber bands here? What you would do
Actually,
is
no.
get some food color.
Okay, hold on, because I've got some.
These are your instructions. Not as good as the tearing apart the air filter.
My husband loves his camo Catdana.
Okay, now I
Sweet.
can't help. You could make a camo one also if you're creative, but I'm talking about what you do is you take a rubber band, like so. You take your Catdana, like so, and you grab a hold of it and you tie the rubber band around it in a sort of a random pattern, like so, like that. And you can make it tight,
Yeah.
like that. Now, you dip that
Yeah.
into a dye. Now you start with the light colors first. So you dip into some light colors and then you remove, and then you can dip in, you can remove the rubber bands
Wow.
and you get that, you don't have one, but you get all those cool rings and star patterns because the fabric has been scrunched up a certain way.
Yes.
So 1960s, 70s, this one could be cool. The kids might have fun. It's kind of like an Easter egg project. So
I've
how many of the
never-
white ones do you have? Do you have some of those?
Which ones?
You got white? How many? You got a
We
lot?
don't know. We don't know. We'll probably get through the weekend with these colors.
They say
I'm
they
hoping
buy the
that
white
all the others will be
sign.
back though, because the one thing I don't want to
What?
run out of
say
Catdanas
they-
because
buy
we
the
do
sign
all
it?
need to be wearing.
Kat will sign the white ones with her beautiful signature. I want to review, if I may, really quickly here.
Okay.
We have 10 giveaway
while
items
you review,
on
I'm
The
gonna
Price
read.
is Right.
Okay.
Don't forget, we're doing the drawing. Any orders placed from Monday till now,
Yep.
Monday, right? Are eligible for the drawing, which we're going to do soon. And these are the prizes. It was the lobby cards of my mother. These lobby cards.
Angelina Knock is watching. My daredevilress. I love you. I miss
That's
you.
3 of the giveaways, were the lobby cards. And then we also had the Bright Lights DVD.
Yes, Liz, for sure.
We had the CD of my mother. We had the Wishful Drinking book of Carrie's with the picture of Carrie and my mom,
Yep.
the two together. That was one item.
Hey, Monica.
We then had 2 programs. And then the biggest item, the most valuable one, probably, is the signed Debbie picture. Now, we also had this, which was the Debbie soap and the Debbie cream, which we've done before, but this is those 2 items together. Is that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where's the 10? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
My brother's watching, but
No.
he's not here.
There was something. We're
He's
missing
in,
something.
He's in another room.
No, I don't think I separated those.
Aw.
All right, we're missing
Okay.
something.
So,
You sure?
okay, so we have a birthday today. Guys.
I don't think that's what it was. No, we don't even know.
It was another picture.
A what?
Picture.
Yes, that's what it was. It was a picture of. Where did that go?
Hello, Tracy, and hello, Sherry.
That is
Yvonne.
correct.
So happy to have everybody here. All right,
It was the Debbie picture from the Tender Trap. That was the 10th item. Now that one is cool because the studio picture, and on the back it has the studio wrap. But this picture was sort of the top prize. We'll do that one last, right? Last. The Debbie
that
one.
picture. Okay.
That is
so
the
that
most.
will be last. So go ahead and put that over there.
Let's take
Okay, first of all, we do have a birthday in the house. Tony Crane, it's Tony Crane's birthday, and he is watching now, so we need to, everybody sing Tony a happy birthday.
Hang on, let's see if we can.
Whether or not he can hear you. Here we go. Happy birthday to you, Tony. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tony.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Tony. It totally sucks to have your birthday during a time like this, but we hope we can make it just a little bit more fun for you.
Yeah.
And the way
the last thing, of course,
What?
gotta
Oh, we
be-
have to do Carrie
Carrie's
Fisher's
happy
version.
birthday coming
Okay.
your way, everybody. There you
There you
go.
go.
That's
There's Carrie's version.
one
so we got
version
that done.
from Carrie and the other from the masses.
That's exactly right. Okay, so I'm looking to see how everybody's doing today. I'm reading your. It's gotten colder here today, so hence why I'm all bundled up in a sweater. And Nugget is hanging in there good. He's doing really well. Mark Rich is here. Hello, Mark.
Mark Rich?
That's right. Bill Malater, how are you? Mark Rich is here. We've got.
For those of you who don't know, Mark is Margie's son. Margie Duncan was one of my mom's best friend, ran DR
Oldest
Studios
friends,
for
right?
40 some odd years.
Yeah.
Well, ran the studio 40 years, but they were lifelong friends. Margie was my mother's double and then worked with my mom for decades. She was also pregnant with Mark when my mother was pregnant with me.
Yes.
Mark was born like 2 weeks or 3 weeks after me. So I'm 3 weeks older than him. That's something he always tries to hold over my head. But at any rate, we are sort of brothers in that respect. And my mother loved Margie, and we love Margie, and we love Mark when he's asleep.
Right. And Deb, I'm seeing you're saying I'm out of light in both tinted moisturizer and BB cream. Yes. And you know what's sad is that I'm not going to be able to get that back until people are allowed to go back to work because the factories are closed. So that's why, if you see something you like, you should get it because that we won't be able to replace things until, I don't even know when do you think? Just for
Wait,
fun.
let me wait, hang on, I got it. It's coming in. Wait.
Okay.
I think wait, it's cloudy right now. I'm hearing a lot of news shows. There's just too much traffic. No, I believe that it's, as you know, it's going to take a couple of weeks just to get through these incubation periods, but we haven't even hit the pinnacle. So you
Yeah.
kind of have to get to the point where everybody is like, whoever's going to be. If we maintain the social distancing, you can really start counting then. I don't think we got everybody separated until more recently. So, but I do think we're kind of hitting the top of the mountain in some places. The stupid people are just going to have to, learn the hard way.
Yeah.
Like some of the stuff that went on down there in Florida and continues to go on in some of the beaches, and that's just plain stupid. But, you can't help what people are going to do sometimes. Just keep your distance from them and then keep your cat Dana handy. And when
Yeah.
you see them going by, you just, gear up. Mm-hmm. But it's still a couple
You
of
could
weeks.
make yourself the invisible man with that one.
It gives me a nice.
me see how that
I
would
like the
look.
look. I wore the black shirt to go with it. You see, so now I have the black
And if
shirt.
you pull it over your eyes, you'd be the Invisible Man.
Right, you could actually cut holes in it and make it into a full, little robbery mask. But at any rate, I do think that we're a couple of weeks away from kind of knowing where you're going to go. But I think if you really get at it, within the next 3 or 4 weeks, you're going to know. People should be able to start going back. You should start being able to get orders and things again. But we're going to have to suck it up for a few weeks. There's no question about
Yeah.
it.
So anyway, I don't know how long it'll be, but everybody's working from home now too. That I call. I call certain factories and I'll get the representative, or and they'll be working from home with kids and animals and just trying to. I think people really enjoyed going to work, is what I think, and that they didn't know how much they enjoyed going to work or being around the people they work with.
You
until
don't know
now.
what you've lost till it's gone.
That's
Say
right.
paradise.
So,
Put
hello,
up a
Michelle
parking
Bell.
lot.
Michelle is watching. She is my cousin in Delaware. I love you. How is Graham doing? Which would be my Aunt Christina, who is 106 years old. And when this is over, I am on my way because I need to be with my family. So I can tell you that when this is over and I can fly, I'm coming down. So let's see. She's a teacher. She loves her job. I'm sure, I'm seeing a lot of people talking about, basically how they miss being in their office. I may be celebrating my birthday with you guys on here, but that's good. Okay, so that's Amy Carr. Dawn, all of my colleagues say they miss me being at the office. Well, how cool is that to know that it's an honor, really, isn't it? Isn't it an honor to have somebody say, I miss you? Wow, that your presence is so much that when it's not there, people miss it. And I think that that's just an incredible honor for people to say. And also I think we should say that to people when we feel it, because that's part of the problem, is that we don't say how we feel at the moment we are because we assume people know it. Other than me, most people gave up mind reading in junior high school. I just kept going. Okay, so, she says, Diane Kittrell says she lives in Kansas, and she was shopping for her father-in-law and couldn't believe people just hanging out and were only buying one item. Yeah, I try not to leave the house unless, oh my gosh, I try not to leave the house unless it's something I need so bad, because I glove up, I mask up, I suit up, and it's just a lot.
Well, there's nothing wrong with going out and getting essential supplies.
Yeah,
the
I'll
issue
do it
is,
if I have to
like I saw
get
some
food.
people I was driving today and I saw some people very close together just congregating and hanging out. And that's obviously marginal unless you live with those people or something. So like if it's like Kat and I can hang out because we're together, we're already, whatever exposure is already done.
Anybody that's here has been here for weeks, so
We're already
we
clear.
haven't had any visitors. It's sad.
Sad?
But because we always have people in the house. So he's like, "Woo! I'm so happy to have just a few minutes of no people in the house because we always have so many events here." I just want to give a shout out right now to Wayne Bellotti, who I call Mau Mau, and Wayne is a kick tail feathers hairdresser. He was our hairdresser on One Life to Live, our hairstylist. He's won an Emmy, and I mean, he's just the most fantastic person. And we call each other Mau Mau because that means kitty cat. And but Wayne, I'm just gonna love on you for a minute, and let me tell you, you should write a book. You could write such a book because we all told you everything. Everything. We tell our hairdressers things anyway. But you saw everything.
What was
And
that
the
commercial?
What?
Only your hairdresser knows for
only
sure.
your hairdresser knows for sure. But I love you so much. You're fun, and I miss you. And the last time I saw you, I think that it was years ago, and it was at the Mirage. We met for lunch, and I just miss you so. But David Coleman, who was the guard for One Life to Live, who guarded us at the front desk, now that man could write a book. I mean, the actors used to just hang around his desk.
Smoking, I'm sure.
No, it wasn't outside. It was inside. But they would be, and he was like invisible. And I'd think, dudes, this guy could write a book. And it would be all true because I couldn't believe what people talked about as if the man wasn't sitting there. And David Coleman's awesome. All right, Deanna Nunez. Deanna, great.
Half an hour into the show, time for the first drawing number.
Okay, you ready
Here
for
we
that?
go. The first drawing number is going to be...
I just want to look.
Okay, first item. Kat's going to handle the drawings. I'll pick the item. So the first item up for the drawing will be the lobby card from My Six Loves. This is what is going up for the drawing right now.
Sorry, Deanna, you got
Cut off at the... Well, she's just going to talk...
First drawing.
That's the first item. And the winner for the first item...
You can write right on this what they won. The winner is Cheryl Conway. Cheryl Conway, who I think might even be in the house tonight. I think I saw her name.
Cheryl Conway.
Show Cheryl what she's won.
The winning number was 30037. You want me to show it again? You have won the Debbie lobby card.
It's Debbie lobby card. What from My Six Loves, which was a movie. Now, Cheryl, that is an authentic lobby card, which they don't even make anymore. And the things they used to hang in the theaters when the movie would open, there would be, I don't know if you remember when you were a little girl and you'd go to the movies and you'd see the lobby cards and the stills from the movie. So that's
okay. Well, let's do another one. The second winner will win the Catered Affair, one of my favorite dramatic roles of my mom.
Okay.
A fun little. Do you see that one? Okay, that one looks
do.
good. And the winner of the Catered Affair.
The winner of the Catered Affair is Catherine Zack of Watsonville, California. Catherine Zack. I don't know if Catherine's here tonight, but that
29924 is
Catherine
her order
Zack.
number. California gal.
Okay, number 3.
Number 3.
Let's see what people are saying here. Mau. Okay, number
Tammy
3
and The Bachelor
is won by Kathy Gans. Kathy Gans from St. Cloud, Florida. Number 348, Kathy Gans. Show her one more time what she won. All right, that's neat. A lobby card from Tammy and The Bachelor.
So my mother, in that movie, sang Tammy. Now hold up there. Let's wait. You can absorb.
All right, let me
get
just
your
put
comments
this here.
Is everybody? So does everybody understand what's happening here? This was the drawing that we set up earlier in the week for the Cat Cosmetics customers who submitted an order and bought whatever sanitizer, masks, cosmetics stuff.
Yes, everybody
there were a few hundreds. There were hundreds of orders all week long. So we're choosing 10 of those hundreds, and they get this bonus of getting the collectible stuff.
And then I'll have a couple of guess the numbers tonight for makeup.
But is everybody liking what we're doing, or should we carry on?
Well, let's just see what people are saying.
All right.
My sister is here. Hello, Kimmy. Welcome. Mariana Matthews, one of my besties, is out there. Hi, Mariana. We're so happy you're here. I'm so happy Wayne's still here. Karen Mason, nice to see you here. Todd, are you still playing golf?
You know that I have to play golf in order to get my fresh air. No, the good news is in Las Vegas, the private golf courses are still open as long as you maintain the social distancing. If you walk separately or you have your own golf cart, they have a lot of rules. The country club, though, is closed, but you can go and still use the course. So the answer is yes, I'm still playing golf, and you can see I came right from the golf course.
Yes, but he and his buddies are.
We all have these on. We have our Cat Danas.
Yep.
But
you also keep social distancing.
We do, but we also bring this with us. We bring the
hand sanitizer.
I have one of these in my car and also in my golf cart. And therefore, I spray it on my hands and on my handlebars.
As a matter of fact.
But nobody touches your clubs. Nobody touches, and you can't
There are no caddies.
No caddies. You can't pull out the flag. It stays. And they've put this little donut down in the hole so the ball doesn't go down in there, so people aren't reaching down in. What other little things were? Anyway, it's a very interesting, strange set of additional rules, but it at least we're all out in the fresh air. Now, I know in Palm Springs, for example, I had a word from a friend of mine today. They closed all the golf courses in Palm Springs. even though they were similarly maintaining these rules. I don't know how long this will last, but I think as long as you have some common sense, you can take a walk or a hike or, utilize some facilities. It's just when people congregate in large groups, especially with people you have no idea
if
who
people
they
are
are.
getting next to each other without having gloves and a mask on, it's insane. I actually only leave the house if I have to, which isn't that different than the way it was before. Deanna,
Right,
yes.
well, I'm the same way.
Deanna, you got bumped, she said. It's like being on a talk show and then they call you and they say, I'm sorry. This happened to me, actually, on Regis and Kelly. I was all set to go on. I was really excited. And they called to say I got bumped for Carrot Top. Carrot Top. What? They bumped me for Carrot Top.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
But anyway, I ended up going on another time. But talk about
So
it.
this is the next
okay,
item.
Here we go.
Next item is the Debbie picture from the Tender Trap. I don't know if you can read this or not, but I will put it up there. You can see this is the studio writing from the Tender Trap, and you can say they're describing what this picture is. So this is not some bogus copy. This is an original studio photograph, impossible to replace. I mean, if you see one on eBay, sometimes they're real, sometimes they're not. But this is an original publicity
This is the real
still from the
deal.
studio,
And the person
it's
that
from
won
the Tender
this
Trap.
is Christine Carlovati. Christine Carlovati.
Do any guys win these contests?
Congratulations. I
I'm
don't
calling
know.
foul here. I mean, where's the guys winners?
Because the girls
Buy all the stuff.
buy all the stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, did you give her a number? Item number?
30036, Christine Carlovati. I think she's here tonight. I think I saw her name in here.
We'll just let people speak up if they're here. If you win, just type
Yes.
in yay
Oh,
or something.
Type in yay. Cheryl Conway definitely typed in her yay.
California
And,
has an earthquake.
California has an
had an
earthquake.
earthquake.
How big of an
When?
earthquake?
4.6.
That's child's play. And where I come from, 6 point something is.
Ansa, California.
We don't even talk
Where?
about it.
Ansa.
ANSA?
ENZA.
Never
Never
heard of it. No.
Yeah.
We don't count till they're over 6 in California for the real
You're
people.
welcome so much, Christine. I'm glad you got to win
Seriously,
something.
those are a child.
All right, so here
Next
we
item?
Go. Next item.
I'd say let's go. Let's go for a big one in the middle here. How about a big one in the middle? The big one in the middle will be the Wishful Drinking book. This is a hardcover book, and it includes the Debbie Carey photograph. So you got Debbie and Carey, and this book actually came from Carey's autograph collection. This book actually belonged to Carey. These were books she would autograph and never did.
That's right, and that is won by 30060 Pamela Eggers in Wisconsin.
Where
Pamela
in Wisconsin?
Let's see here. Fond du Lac. No, I've never
No.
been to Wisconsin. I have driven through it, but
Great cheese.
I do know. Pamela Eggers, I don't know if you're here, but you are the winner, and we will be.
Just
we
if you
will be-
win, just say yay or something so she can see you on the
Okay,
feed.
just so you know who's here right now? Somebody we really like a lot. You ready?
This better be good.
Byron Lane. Byron Lane. Can I brag on you for a minute?
Hit him.
Okay, Byron was actually, I think, at least our favorite assistant that Carrie ever had.
Okay, well, let me talk from a sense of authority. He was
Okay.
absolutely the best assistant.
Yeah.
First of all, he didn't rip her off. These
Yes.
are the basics. This is
No,
how you
he
start.
had nothing but
Second of
flaws,
all,
yeah.
he didn't try to sleep with her.
He
Third of all,
didn't try to be her.
didn't want to be her.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just an endless list of things. But honestly, when he wanted to retire from that position, my mother and myself begged him, including bribery and offering him gold and diamonds to stay because we knew he was the man. He knows how to maintain, shall we say, the priorities. You know, he was one of the great assistants. He knew to try to put my mother through to Carrie.
Yeah.
Even though Carrie was like, no, I don't want to talk to her. And he knew how to somehow get her to talk to my mom because she needed to talk to my mom
Right.
or me or whatever. And Byron, we love you. We think you were the best assistant ever.
Yep,
And
not
no
only
question
that,
about it.
Now, why Byron left the job?
Well, no. I mean, part of it is
because he had his own
Career.
dreams, and he
Was
knew
he
that.
bright lights?
No, he
No.
was not in Bright Lights. We shall not talk about that person that was in Bright Lights.
Shoot. So that assistant.
That person, no, we're not going to talk about it.
No. But
We're
I'm
not
just
gonna
saying
say one
that
word.
person actually
We're
doesn't
not
even get
talk-
on the scale.
Yes, we're not talking about that. But I will tell you this: Byron Lane had, dreams himself because he's a writer, and he knew that if he didn't take the time to invest in his own dreams, that he would not ever achieve them. And that's exactly right, because what you focus on is everything. So I'm sure that was a really hard decision, and yet you did it, and you're doing great out there in the world. You're doing great things.
I just want him
has
to
a
know,
great
though, how
play.
much we appreciated everything he did for Carrie and everything he did for our family. I mean, he was truly a fantastic
And
assistant.
actually, Byron pretty much, and Byron and Carrie put our wedding together because we got
True.
married at Carrie's house. And
By the
so-
way, I earlier said that I don't think he tried to sleep with her. I don't know that to be a fact, but
I could pretty much assure you that it is.
I understand.
But
we won't
anyway,
go there either.
The point is that Byron, there was nothing you ever did that went unnoticed, and thank you so much. Now, he has a hit play that he has written that has been everywhere. So Byron, if you're still on, I'd love you to just put at the bottom, just type in the comments the name of that play, which is played now in this country, out of this country. And also, he has a book coming out pretty soon. A Star is Bored. It's called A Star is Bored. And I read an excerpt from it, and it was very, very good. And, it's, I think it's based loosely on your experiences as Carrie's assistant, and I know that you will have written this with all the integrity and humor in the world. And I wish you so much luck with that, and I just know it's going to be huge. So, yay, Byron Lane! Thank you. We have loved on Byron Lane.
We have. We've
That's-
given. We've
Exactly.
maxed out.
We have
It's
maxed
time
out.
for another giveaway.
Oh, Bree Roberts. Hello, love. She is one of the most beautiful women. She was on One Life to Live. We were on the show together.
By the way,
I'm
if we
glad
do a
you're
giveaway
here.
item, like the next item is going to be a Bright Lights DVD. If you've already won a Bright Lights DVD, you can let us know if somebody happens to win two things, and we can swap an item out, right?
And
'Cause
Erica D is a personal assistant, and she loves it, and I know who she works for, and it's somebody really famous.
Really famous.
We're not going to talk about
Next
that.
item
Okay.
up for bid on The Price is Right.
All right, so this is the Bright Lights. This is the Bright Lights
DVD.
DVD. All right. We have a wiener. Peggy Delgadillo. Peggy Delgadillo is the winner. I don't
How do you
know if
pronounce
Peggy's
that?
Y delgadillo.
Delgadillo.
Ooh.
Delgadillo.
Say that one more time.
Peggy Delgadillo. You are the winner.
Wow.
You are a wiener.
I wish somebody
she
could
said.
say my name like that.
She says your name
That's-
like that every day.
No, see, it's not. Doesn't. See what I mean? It doesn't roll off your tongue. That other one was rolling,
Well,
rolling,
I know how to roll my
rocks.
R's. So, but I know how to do
R.
that. My
The
second
rolling
language
rocks,
is Italian.
round the rascal
That's right.
ran.
Okay, so did we make that clear? Who won that?
Who won that?
Peggy.
Peggy
Delgadillo.
Delgadillo. Okay. where
Okay.
that goes. All right, now.
How many items are you up to there? Or do we?
Look
we
at, you know what?
4 or 5?
I love my loving friends. They're all congratulating. Wait, Madia. Ugh, I have to wait for HBO Max to come out to watch Bright Lights again.
No, you don't. You can buy a copy on Amazon. Sells them.
Yes.
And I have seen them also on eBay for reasonable money, except if you don't need a new copy. Or you can just hang around here long enough, eventually you'll win it. You'll probably win one until I run out of them.
Exactly.
So I bought a bunch of these for an autograph show we did. So that's the supply we're dipping into for some of these things. Okay, the next item will be...
Are you not ever going to do an autograph show with me again?
I didn't say that. When did you all hear that? I didn't hear that.
Well, you're giving away all your autograph show stuff.
Well, that's the way
Someday
it
there'll be
goes.
autograph shows again, and they're really fun.
They are fun. No, I'll be happy to
Because
do
we
that.
get to see everybody we watched on TV when we were growing up,
That's true.
right? All
Okay.
right. What
Now,
are we down
I
to?
don't know if this would...
Came with the program.
Okay, it did.
Yeah.
Well, if it came with a program, how did we get the second one? Well, you know what? It doesn't really matter because this is it. So this is it. So here's the next item. If we have to, we'll make another. This is a Debbie CD of all of not all, but some of her songs, and a Debbie Reynolds program, which was from the hotel days, and it contains a whole bunch of cool pictures. It's kind of a fun thing to have, and it's collectible because obviously we don't have any more brochures for her show. The winner is
And you know what? Let me show. I just love this.
the picture of me.
Well, no, I love the picture on the back of the mama, but I also love every single page in here. It's just got so many great pictures and lots of
counting
stories,
how
and it's
many.
just so great. So who won this?
You didn't say.
I'm going to tell you now. Cara Anativia. Now I know this. I know this name. Cara Anativia.
Are you sure it's not? This
It's-
sounds more of a. Where's the name?
Let's let.
But where is the name?
Right here.
Oh, Anativia. But I don't think that's
No.
going to be one of your.
Well, how would you
countrymen.
say that? My
Onativia.
Onativia.
She did a good job. Way better than me.
Onativia is
I
the
think you
winner
did a
of
good
that.
job. I personally, I buy it. I bought it.
All right. And
Now see, so I think we're going to have to build up. You may have the pin. You said I had a pin, right? Okay. You have one with a package.
all
Okay.
right. So next, or we take a break, or
No,
what
no.
happens here?
Well, we don't have to. We can go. I mean, if there's something that you want to take a break for.
No, I just want to see how people are doing. We have the best people. Our little family here is amazing. Our little family of several hundred.
So the next item will be the Debbie cream and soap. It's a combo deal. You're getting the soap and the cream. We gave these away, not gave them away, but we had a drawing for them the other day individually. So the story, though, goes this was a soap that she had made, and they're labeled Studio Secrets, and this was a face cream that she had made. So it's collectible, but also very usable. So we're doing the two of those, a $10,000 value. Just kidding.
And this goes to Angela Bessier. Angela Bessier, Bessire, or as baby girl would say, Bessire. Bessire.
Okay, if you say so.
Angela Bessier. I'm not sure if she's here, but congratulations. That is
Give me a
excellent.
count.
You are in the
No, I
Mike
don't think so.
Scully. Oh, hi,
8,
sweetheart.
9.
It's glad
No,
I'm glad to have you here.
This will be 9.
Hi, Rolo. We're happy to see you here too. Debbie's favorite movie that she made, would that be How the West Was Won, or Molly Brown?
I think a lot of people ask that question, and I think Molly Brown would be her favorite
I think so,
role.
too.
I don't necessarily think that was her best. I mean, it is in some regards her best, but I think that the Catered Affair was a great dramatic role early in her life, and I think from a dancing perspective, obviously Singing in the Rain, I Love Melvin, Affairs of Dobie Gillis, those are films that are fun. But Singing in the Rain on the dancing side, Molly Brown on the singing and dramatic side because she was nominated for an Academy
Yep.
Award. However, I still like the Catered Affair. Gore Vidal was the writer, Betty Davis, Ernest Borgnine, dramatic role, very, very, very fun. I think
Goodbye,
that's
Charlie. is-
Goodbye, Charlie. She
That's-
loves that.
that's-
Goodbye, Charlie. We're sad to see you go. That was the theme song. And the next item up for bids. This is the Debbie pin from the memorial. It's an enamel pin. Ricky LaChance is the artist. So we're giving this pin away. We don't have a lot of these left, but that's a pretty cool Debbie carry item, obviously. And the winner is
I
Kat's-
love that because it's made out of it's what do you
I'll
call
keep
it?
it up here.
Ceramic. It's a ceramic.
I said it's
pen.
enamel.
Yeah.
And I'll try not to block her
Hold
face.
on, I'm having trouble. Okay, this is Arlene Zinstein. Or Stein. Arlene Zinstein or Arlene Zinstein. Forgive me if I'm not pronouncing that correct. That
Could be.
is okay. So there you go. Arlene, congratulations. All right.
And the big item.
The big item.
This is big because we don't have much of this. And so this is out of my personal stash of Debbie. And I can assure you, some people have asked me before, how do I know this is really Debbie's signature? Take a good look at that And if it doesn't look like that, it's not Debbie's signature because that's definitely her signature.
It's hard to replicate.
This is
that.
seriously, you got the provenance on this directly from us.
And the winner of this is Brenda McNair from Las Vegas, Nevada. Brenda McNair, and when people put orders in, they can put notes on the side.
Yeah.
And sometimes people just say, hey, can you please give me this color instead of that color? Or, hey, Kat, what's happening? Are you having a good one? Hope you're doing well. Or they can say something like this. Thanks again for the positive Facebook Live show. Kat and Todd, I have some good news. I found out I'm a finalist for the 2020 Heart of Education Awards sponsor, the Rogers Foundation. I was nominated by parents and cried when I found out. What an honor. This is out of all of the CCSD teachers. We don't know who the winner will be, but in these times, it's so nice to have some good news. Unfortunately, the formal gala was canceled due to the virus, but just being a finalist is such a humbling experience. God is good. Blessings always. Brenda McNair.
Well, I think that's awesome because you got some more good news. Although there's nothing as good as being honored for your great work as a teacher, because there's nothing better than giving to the planet, being a teacher of children. That's one of the great noblest professions that you could hand down.
Amen to that, brother.
Because they're the most underrated. Law enforcement and teachers, highly underrated.
And what would we do without
underpaid,
either?
underrated.
So Brenda,
we thank you though, and look what you got. You got a cool Debbie.
I don't know if Brenda is watching, but I just want.
Maybe she will watch when she goes back. You could go back.
But I just want to say congratulations because it is a drag that the formal got. It's like having a birthday, right now where you can't have a party or you can't celebrate yourself. But you know what? Birthdays can be celebrated when we get our freedom again, and we will be doing that.
Why don't you do a number giveaway for the audience tonight of a Bright Lights DVD, and maybe that girl could win a DVD.
Which girl?
The one that asked, that she said she wanted a copy of Bright Lights.
Okay, well, anyway, I don't know who that was, but it doesn't matter because...
No, she's listening.
Exactly.
So you got your number pad? Where's your number pad?
I do have it. It's right back here. Perfect. Thank you. All right. So, I want to give away some stuff too. Let me see. Okay, we'll do Bright Lights first.
Well, you had somebody who really wanted to win a Bright Light.
Right. So if you really want to win a Bright Lights, if you really want to win, then you can.
And don't play if you
play
really don't want to win.
Yeah, exactly. Because some people might not be turned on by certain things, and they can let other people have a chance. But here's the second thing I'm going to be auctioning off. My very favorite.
Do that again.
Okay. It is 9 cosmetic brushes. Bam! In a case. I designed this, every single bit of it, and they are the 9 best brushes. And what's great is you close it up, and so no nasty from the bottom of your purse gets on the brushes that are going to go on your face. So this is really a great thing. And then after that, I'm going to give away a couple of Kat Danas. And, I'm thinking maybe a lipstick or something like that. So we'll have 5 number games. Now,
no. Why don't you do some trivia in
Okay,
this?
But let me just...
don't use that.
No, I just realized that's not a...
You had the pen it's right next to it there.
It is, but I like writing with this one. The Expo, baby.
Almost
Dry
got the Sharpie on the
erase, a
driveway.
mentalist best friend right here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to think of a number. I'm then going to tell you what the number is in between. I'm usually the one that reads minds, but tonight I'm going to turn the tables and I'm going to throw you a number and you can read my mind. How's that go? We're going to do, let's see. Let me pick a number and then I'll throw it to you. But let's see here. All right. All righty. All right, get your sister busy. All right. Okay, so we have a number here between 1 and 40. All right, 1 and 40. I'm not going to give you any more hints because I'm going to throw you that number right now. Number between 1 and 40. And don't call out names because we have to look at time codes. That's how it takes us 2 hours to do this every night. So I'm just going to say.
Instead of doing that this time, just read the number here and call it good. If it comes up, just hit it, write the name down, and don't go looking later.
Okay.
You follow me?
Right.
We're not going to go back and
so
look
it's
tonight.
kind of like a.
You're going to read this
You
list.
know why? Because you want me in that bed.
That's
you,
right.
You
There's
want
movies to
me
watch.
to watch movies with you.
I don't like to see you guys spending hours digging around in nonsense.
Okay, so the first
Nope,
one
nobody's
we
got
see.
it yet.
All right, this is fun though. Should I give them a hint?
Nope.
No.
Make them guess.
All right.
No.
Can I just say it's really a popular number?
No.
No.
Okay, well then.
Okay, you can say between 1 and 30 if you want to narrow it.
Okay. It's a popular number between 1 and 30.
Okay, don't say it's a popular number.
I'm the only person that knows what a popular number means.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. But it is popular. I just
Very, very popular.
Yeah.
It's a number, not a letter.
That's right. So the first one we see, because we're looking at something.
We're going to call the winner
We're gonna
based
call
on
it
that.
out, right.
When it comes up there, I'm going to look over her shoulder.
And this is for Bright Lights. Hey, Maxie, good to have you here. All right.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it. But,
Who is it?
say
She's
the
got
name?
faster.
Huh?
Should I say the name?
Yeah.
Cindy Harris.
Cindy Harris.
I haven't seen it yet.
Cindy, you know
Yeah,
what?
because it's
Wait, don't touch
Cindy.
anything. Let's
No.
just see if it comes up. She's going to see it quicker.
Don't touch.
No, because I don't want to have to go
Non
look.
toccare.
I want to verify this. Yours is slower than hers because you're on Wi-Fi. She's
I still
hardwired.
haven't seen what she's seeing. That's why.
No, I haven't either.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what you can do. I have a brilliant idea. You hit Command Shift 4 over there. It'll do a screenshot of whatever you're seeing in the future, and then you don't have to go any further. I still don't see it. This shows you how slow this is compared to the one she
Okay.
has.
All right. I'm going to give a hint. All right.
No. She said she already had it.
Yeah, but I still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it,
No,
but-
and this just doesn't seem fair. That's why we have to go through the time codes at night. We go through the time codes so that we are absolutely sure of who came
But
in
I don't
first.
see it. I have not seen the winner.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come see it. In my computer.
well, you know, I'd probably passed us right by because we're yapping.
Did you see it? You sure you saw it?
And we're going to double check this.
Here.
People are still guessing. I haven't seen it
Yeah,
yet.
what you can do is this.
Okay.
Hold that right there. You do Shift 4, Command Shift. Oh, I hit Tab.
Aw, people are so sweet with each other. So sweet.
Just his face.
It appears that. Did you see it? Okay. All right. I think that is.
It's okay. Just write it down.
You got
make
it
sure
right.
Which one?
And the time code, perfect. Because I haven't seen it yet.
No, we're not going to go back and verify. She's the winner. That's the end of
Do
it.
you hear the general? That's
I
what we
saw it
call
over
him.
there.
Yeah.
I heard Cindy
General
Harris
Patton
is the winner.
is
Period.
what we call
End of
him
story.
because
No
I tell
negotiating. We're not
everybody-
going to look it
You
up
see?
later.
No
We have
negotiating.
found it now. It's
when
over.
a person says there's no negotiating, that hardly seems fair. That's like saying this conversation is over.
It is
You're like,
over. My
no,
DVD
there are
goes to
two
Cindy
people
Harris.
talking.
I saw the 3.
Two people talking. The conversation's
3
not over.
was the number.
So, all right, yes, it was 3. 3.
She's
it
over
was.
here making conversation about something else. But
Yeah,
it is.
about the general. Okay, making all the rules.
Now, what I want to show you over here, I've got a great idea.
Okay, but I'm going to do
If you hit
this.
Command
See
Shift 4.
how many people would
it
like to
allows
have
you
this
to
little
make a
beauty.
box.
I'm telling you, if you could only
When I let that
feel
go,
how
it's gonna
soft
screen
these
grab.
are. This is
Okay.
my
That just made a
9-piece
screen
brush
grab.
set. It is
Okay.
unbelievable. It has a tool, the right tool for the right job, baby. That's what this has. All right, so we're going to do this now. I'll make it a little easier, okay? Maybe.
You want to do trivia?
Well, even if you do trivia, you run up against the same problem. But you
No,
know.
you don't, though, because it was there. It was the first time. It
Oh,
came
okay.
up.
And we got a screenshot of the time
did the
code and
screenshot.
everything.
It's all
Good. Okay. Lane Seymour says, Dora, it's Command Shift 3, not 4.
Well, 4 does the box around the area. 3 is the whole screen.
Adrian Saint
do
is
that.
watching. Hello, Adrian. It's so good. Adrian's a mentalist, and he's an excellent mentalist.
Three does
and it's
the
so
entire
wonderful to
screen.
have you here, Adrian. I
That's
think
okay, too.
This is the first time I've ever seen your name pop up. So welcome, and we're happy you're here. All right. Todd doesn't want you to slave away tonight. What a gem.
Well, honestly, you guys, you have no idea how much time these two spend trying to get that straight. I mean, literally hours sometimes just to find the winners of 10 items. So it's better just to definitively decide these are the winners. This is the end of that.
You hear?
Yes.
There will
This
be
is
more
the
contests.
end. These are the winners. This conversation is over. You are a taskmaster. You get over here and give me a kiss right now. You give me a kiss. There. All is forgiven. Here we go. All right. So the
Trivia?
trivia. Yeah.
Why'd you see if people have been paying attention?
Okay. So this is going to be a Knight Rider trivia.
Okay.
Okay, and then we'll
But
do
I mean,
that.
you can also-
Oh, I have more prizes, but I need my board. Do you know what? Oh, it's over here. Got it. All right. Here we go. Knight Rider. Any Knight Rider fans out there? I loved being on that show. I did. I loved it. Being a part of the history of television in the 80s is such an honor because it was my favorite decade for television as an adult.
think the question should be, what book is Bobby reading?
They'd never win. It's just a brush set.
Knight Rider.
Okay. So let me just think about this. Wait. Well, you know what? Knight Rider girls probably won't know this, and the guys aren't going to want a brush set. So.
Right, bad idea.
Okay. So let's see here.
I like the idea of doing.
No, wait. Well, what's your idea? I'm
I
always
was going
open.
to see if anybody's paying attention to some of the things we talked about the last couple of days, and say,
Oh, I do. What? Careful now. Careful. Where? We already did that.
I know, but see if people are paying attention.
Oh.
It's not
Okay.
a question of unique.
So this is what we'd call a pop quiz, okay? So this would be a pop quiz. The pop quiz would be to see if you were paying attention in the last 4 shows, okay? So the pop quiz is who was the actor who inspired Carrie and Debbie.
We're seeing stuff.
You're not seeing anything. You're seeing the back of it.
That's true, but I see you writing.
That's all right.
There's some gifted people out there.
If they could do that, they deserve the brush set. Who was the actor that inspired Debbie Reynolds and Carrie Fisher to keep a Christmas tree up all year round? Which, of course, we have carried on that tradition, as you found out night before last.
Ricky, Marie, Wilson, Karloff, something.
She's got 4 names? Girl, that's a lot of husbands. But if I did that, I could have just as many. Here we go. So,
That was good.
what was her name?
Oh,
Harold
Marie
Lloyd
Karloff.
is the answer. I need a name.
Okay, well, we'll give it to you if you
I
insist.
was so happy.
If you insist, we had it easily enough.
All
so
right,
just
but
go like this.
she would like to know.
Well, you
or-
have a lot of windows open.
yeah.
Too many windows.
So Ricky, I know, is the first name. I think Marie
Yeah,
is
we're
the
just gonna
second
close-
name.
Oh, the screen is right there.
Let's see here. Ricky,
Right here it was
Ricky Marie,
Ricky Marie Karthoff Wilson.
Ricky Marie
Kalfoff
Kalfoff
Wilson. Write that down because we need to know what it went with.
Please let us know that you understood
Just
that
say,
you are the
just say
winner.
Ricky Wilson.
And congratulations, Ricky Wilson. There you go. You have won the brush set. You have won the brush set. Okay.
And we need the address.
Oh, and could you PM me your address on my Facebook page, which you are on right this minute? That would be great. All right. So let's do, how about this? Now remember, these are really great because these can be worn as a mask, as demonstrated by Todd. Would you like to demonstrate that again? And I will show you what it is. A katdana. It stretches, it's soft, it's a bandana that does not need to be tied. You slip it over your head and then slip it over your face. If you want to get really fancy, you can go buy an air conditioning filter, take it out of the cage.
Oh, you see how you can make it
cut
go
it
under
up?
your collar
Yeah.
and the whole thing. And then when you're not using it, it's just like a scarf.
And it's nice because if, women are always saying
It's nice.
it's nice because, if you have a turkey neck, it covers that. And there's all kinds of good things
Wait,
about the.
did she just say I had a
So we're
turkey
going
neck?
to look at all the people here. Oh my gosh, we're so happy. Look how our party has grown. My goodness. All right, and it's Friday night. All right,
Ooh,
so
I
the
forgot
cat
about
Dana.
that.
I'm going to send a solid black, right? A solid black and a solid purple. So it's a 2 cat Dana win, which is pretty amazing, really, when you think about
They're
it.
saying we're showing sold out on the.
We're showing
website.
sold, yes. Hang tight, the cat Dana.
On all the cat danas?
Yes,
Almost
yes.
all of them.
But hang
Cover
tight
our
because we're going to have
orders
these back in stock. I would say probably Tuesday, right? So we'll have these back in stock on Tuesday. We've just gone through. I don't even know how many, but
blacks because we have blacks, but no more.
yeah. So if it says sold out,
You sure
don't
you're
worry.
All ones you just got to?
We'll be back. Okay. So let me see. What do we want to do for those 2 cat Danas? Everybody get ready. I'm thinking. Okay. Let me.
How about what cat movie was just on TV?
I don't know if anybody saw it. I didn't even see it.
That's why it's tough.
What,
Yeah.
What
But-
series
but
you were
here.
watching in Netflix?
No, a movie I made called Ghost Town was on MGM channel last night, and someone took a screenshot of it and of me and put it on Facebook.
I went to the premiere of that on Hollywood Boulevard.
You did? I never have even seen this movie.
I went with you
No, it wasn't that. I don't remember seeing it.
on Hollywood Boulevard. Yes.
What year was that?
Well, God knows, but I was there. It was
You're sure it was that movie?
Oh yeah.
And I pride
And the
myself
question
on my
is-
memory.
Yeah.
The question
and
is
the question-
this. What was my character's name on Knight Rider?
But that's easy.
Not for everybody. Okay.
Yes, somebody got that already, I'm sure.
Okay. Okay, a lot of people. Oh, I wasn't a question.
There it is, Ted Sands.
Ted Sands.
Yeah, they do.
Ted Sands. Ted has I met Ted Sands at a Knight Rider convention. He comes every year, and actually, Todd, you have met Ted and his wife because they actually came over to visit. I brought them home to meet the animals and everything else. And he has a Knight Rider car as well. He has the Mustang that was from the remake of the TV show. Ted, you asked me a question earlier, and the tie-dye cat Danas will be in next week. So I will let you know, or just because when you sign up on the website, it's an automatic email when it gets back in stock. So go and sign up saying, let me know when that's back in stock on my website. All right, so that is that. Ted Sands, you and your wife are going to have cat Danas. You're going to be doing the right thing and keeping your nose and mouth covered in style, baby. Okay, so I think that, let's see, shall we do something really fun? Like, my favorite thing here. Oh, this is one of my favorite things ever. Okay, ladies, this is I have a lot of favorite makeup things. A lot. But this is probably one of my most favorites. I don't know if I can even make this. All right, so it's called Candle Glow, and this is part of my makeup line. I love this because it just makes your skin look really dewy. And on days I don't wear any makeup, I wear this on bare skin, like right after maybe I do. So let me see if I can show you. I just see that little tiny dot right there? Okay, so I'm going to get up and I'm going to rub it into my hand. I don't know if you can see what that did. It kind of just gave it this beautiful little sheen. But what I'll do is, can you see it from there? I'll put it on my face and then we'll do the contest, okay? So I just put it there and say I want to just highlight parts of my face. And what it does is it just, now I'm going to look shiny on camera because camera and lights always do that. It looks more intense on, but you can kind of see what it does. It just really makes your skin look gorgeous. What you doing there?
Well, I was trying to see if I could make
Put
an
my hair
adjustment.
back so they can see it. So that's what it does. It's incredible. It is one of my very favorite things. There's certain things I keep in my wallet because they're small and the impact is so high. Candle Glow is that. I love it, love it, love it. I use it, that was a sloppy job. I use it, you know, in the highlight places or on my nose or my forehead. You can use it anywhere you want, but I like to use it all the time. It just is really a great product. The product for men is the No Baggage. That is awesome. All right, see, okay, we're going to, Liz Cochran, you love this. Okay, let's do this. This is going to be a number. How about that? And I'll give you a little more chance at this. Now, would you come over here? You're crawling over everything like a little monkey.
I was setting the light a little less so that you could get that glare off of your forehead.
Oh, does it look like a movie theater?
Well, it's just a little brighter.
A movie screen?
It's still there, but it's not there.
Oh no, it's okay. It's the glow because it looks, you know, really natural. But I need you to look at this. Okay.
You need me.
Oh, okay. Well, whoever. I'm going to guess a number. Actually, you are going to guess a number. I'm going to choose a number. I'm going to choose a number and then throw it to you. You will tell me what it is. And let's see here. All right. I'm going to share it with you.
Okay.
Got it? Okay. It's a number between 60 and 100. And I'm throwing it to you now. Between 60 and 100. Obviously, it's 2 digits. Okay. 2 digits.
Oh, got it.
Who is it?
Paula, Andreina, Michael.
Paula. Okay. Todd is confirming.
He got it.
What is
He
it?
shot the screen.
Can you read it to me, please?
Paula,
Paula.
Andreina. No, that was the previous one.
I'm sorry, you guys. I just have to make sure I understand it because
Paula Michael. Mickle.
Mickle.
Michael?
Paula Mickle. You won. Andrea.
Paula,
Nico.
Andreia.
Oh, Paula. Okay, Paula Mickle. We'll just keep for simple. Paula Mickle, you have won that prize, and congratulations. Please make sure that you PM me your address
I
to.
think she won before, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Any questions for us before
Oh, that's
we
right.
sign off?
Yeah, before we go
We usually
bye-bye, does anybody have any questions about anything whatsoever that you just have been curious enough to know that you want to
Hey,
ask?
Bobby, come over here and look how good she looks in this monitor. No, I just want Bobby to see. Look, just
My husband
come around.
is
Just
being
look how.
so sweet. Look at that. This monitor?
That's a good hair day. Well, just to see. Look back
You know
at-
why it's a good hair day? Because it's a dirty
Would you
hair
not
day.
quit? Now you're fidgeting and you can't tell because you're not even.
Oh, because it's his haircut.
No,
Yeah,
I
well,
haven't
that's-
finished the haircut yet.
Yeah, but you gave me a great haircut this week,
Yes.
and I appreciate it. Okay. All right. So, does anybody have any questions before we sign off? I can't tell you how much fun this has been. What was the number? 71. Thanks. You
I'm
can
glad
tell.
we could help with that.
When,
'Cause
at this hour, when I haven't eaten anything, I get really punchy. I mean, and then after a while, I'm no fun at all.
What is
So
your baby's doing?
everyone's
What did you
saying
eat
they
today?
don't see Paula.
well,
they
we
don't-
have a screenshot of it. Trust us.
You okay? You got a
I got the
screenshot of it?
But let's. What was the question?
How's your baby's doing?
Your babies.
My babies are doing great. They're outside sleeping right now, And I was going to bring Chiquiato in, but I just didn't have the nerve to wake him up. Lane Semper, when will you two star in a show together?
We are right now.
That's what we're doing. You know what? People say to me, gosh, is it really different when you started out as an actress to now? Yes.
RV this story.
RV story.
RV
Okay,
story.
we'll give that
No,
one.
you go.
All right, but anyway, I feel that it's kind of more interesting now for people that are starting out as actors and as any talent, really, any entertainers, because YouTube has made it so wonderful for people to be discovered. America's Got Talent, The Voice. I mean, I can't tell you how many people I know that have gone on these shows and win placed or show and are doing fantastic. And, I just think we didn't have that. We didn't have that when I was, we just had to go read for a part and win it fair and square. I have no complaints. I had a great career and I loved it. It was really, really fun. And I am still having a great career doing what I do. And I love it. But I think it's great that people can come from anywhere and make it. They don't have to live in a big city. They don't have to. All you have to do is have a talent and believe in yourself. That's it. Get that camera rolling. Put it on YouTube.
You can make it in that town. You can make it anywhere.
Anywhere.
It's up to you.
That's
It's
right.
up to you.
But I'm just telling you that if you have a dream about something, it is absolutely achievable. I mean,
RV
if you're an
story. I want you to
entertainer.
tell the
RV
RV.
story?
I love your chickens and emu.
I love my chickens and emu too.
They want to hear your RV story.
RV story. That must be Peggy because she's been asking about
Peggy
that.
Elliott.
Yes, okay. I know. I'm going to be giving away the furniture soon.
More jewelry.
More jewelry coming. Okay.
Next one.
The RV story before we go. So when Todd and I met each other, he wanted to, because we met each other when we were a little older, let's say. So, you don't have time to waste. In my opinion, you don't have time to waste when you're young on people, and I mean, so you kind of have to learn to read people and cut to the chase, be smart. You have to be emotionally intelligent so you don't waste your time. I didn't always have emotional intelligence, I will admit. It is something I had to really learn, and I learned it by hook or by crook and by falling down and getting up, and it's just the way we have to learn. And so when we met, Todd thought, okay, we're a little bit older. I think I have a way to know if we could get along on a long-term basis. Because we don't have time to waste, said he. All right, what is it? He said, I think we ought to take an RV trip for a few months. See how
I
it
did
goes.
not say a few
Okay,
months.
what was it?
I said a few weeks. It turned into a few months.
Okay, that's right. He said for a few weeks. And if we can get along in this little tube on wheels, driving around the country.
Well,
then,
but she didn't know.
No, I'd never been in an RV in my life. I mean, I'm a city girl.
In fact,
What
I
do
didn't
know
really
from
say
an
RV. I said a camping trip, and you
A
said
camping trip.
you
I said I'm going to just eliminate all doubts about me right now. I don't camp.
I said
I'm not a camper.
I said
I don't want to be a camper. I don't swim with snakes in the lake. I don't use leaves as toilet paper. I don't camp. I don't want to sleep in a tent. This is what I said because I thought that was being honest. That was like
Barbara and James Brolin.
exactly.
And I said, don't worry.
And
I
he-
said, this is what I mean by a camping trip. I'm
Right.
going to go in my
And he
RV.
sent me that. Now, mind you, we hadn't really met that. We had met maybe once.
I said, but this is my idea of camping.
Right. And I said, okay, then. That I can hang with because, I can see there's probably a shower, a bathroom, toilet paper, food somewhere. This is great, so.
Food somewhere.
Well, meaning you're not going to catch your dinner like on a camping
Called
trip.
glamping.
Yeah, glamping, exactly. So I said, okay, let's try this. So we went out. It was supposed to be 2 weeks, and we were going down to meet my mom, right?
That is correct.
So we were driving from
Here's the living
California.
room. Here's the living room, just so you're not in any sort of mystery about the size. That's just the living room right there.
Yeah, that was it. But still, you're in a small
There's
space.
Kat in there if you look carefully.
Where?
See you in the far right?
Oh, yes. I'm
It's her
seeing-
computer.
Right. So I said, this sounds great. So we went down, we drove from California to Naples, Florida to meet my mom.
With
I
Yippee.
knew my mom,
With
but I
Yippee.
wanted him to meet.
We had Yippee.
We had our dog Yippee. And so we
But
got
we didn't
there.
just we didn't just like drive straight through. One of my rules is when you go cross country, you plan a trip and you experience the country. You visit things that interest you. It doesn't mean you have to go
like
to
the
all
Will
the touristy
Rogers
things.
Museum, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and things like that.
Well, no. Where did the first stop? What was the first stop? She doesn't remember. The first stop was Sedona, Arizona,
Ah, yes.
and we had the spa there and everything because Los Apregados was owned by a buddy of mine.
Yeah.
And then we went right.
Oh, I thought for a minute he meant this place that we went in Colorado. Okay, I'm just going to just divert for a second.
That was on the way back. Yes.
So on the way back, we went to meet my mom. All went well. It took maybe a week and a half to get there. We were there. Super good. We leave to come home. Everything. RV breaks down. Now we're sleeping in a garage while they're fixing it. And it took us literally like 6 weeks to get home. But we stop in Colorado, in Ouray, Colorado. And he says, "Oh, there's a hot spring here.
the Orvis Hot Springs.
The Orvis Hot Springs.
Fantastic.
It's fantastic," he says. "It's going to be great," he said. I said, "Great." So we go to the Orvis Hot Spring, and I don't realize that it's clothing optional. Homie, don't play that game. I'm not going to get naked in front of strangers ever, anywhere, for any reason. I even have trouble doing that at the doctor's office. I am super uptight.
Nor
about
did I
that.
expect you to, but it's just that some of the sites are not worth looking at.
And here's what I've discovered about nudists. There's never anybody that should be seen without clothes on at a nudist anything. It's the truth. It's like, no, just know this is all wrong.
Some things should remain covered at all times.
Well, I lasted 5 minutes maybe at the Orvis Hot Springs before I just said, I can't. There's nothing here to look at. It was gross. So that was on the way back. It took us 6 weeks to get back. So we were all set and all in 8 weeks on the motorhome. That's when we decided, let's get married. We came through that with flying colors. And
That's
you
right.
know what? We survived every single weird thing that happened
I still
without
contend
arguing.
that it is whether you have that.
People are laughing.
Yeah, see,
You're
now
laughing.
well, the nudist thing, okay, I got to admit, I've been to that place many times when it's no big deal. Now, other times, there are some horrible things that come into the water and out of the water.
You couldn't have gotten me in
It's
that
rough.
hot spring.
One time I went to this hot spring, and
no,
there
what
was.
are you going to tell us?
Well, it was an afternoon, a bright afternoon in the summer, beautiful day, beautiful hot springs, water's 103, it's fantastic, waterfalls, great location. Nobody's there. And all of a sudden, these two girls arrive that weigh about 350 each, and they are stark naked. And they come down
At the same place?
At the same place, and they come slowly walking down the steps. And neither one of them have been in the sun because their skin is basically this color.
No, the underbelly of a Christmas turkey.
We had to get sunglasses out just to remain in the area. It was so bright, the reflection. And of course, they were just flaunting themselves. And it got to the point, and that is when I decided that some things needed to remain covered at all times. But the moral of the story about this trip, though, is that truly a camping trip, whether it literally is a camping trip, I'm not saying you have to have a big motor coach because I have my old motor home and we've been in that together as well. But the environment of a camping trip or RV trip of any type requires the ultimate in sort of cooperation and harmony, and you have to agree on things that you like to see and do. You have to share in the cooking and the whatever. Although I handle all of the maintenance issues and such and driving, but she handled all of the cooking.
All of the cooking.
I made popcorn, so I didn't leave all the cooking up
Yeah.
there. But that was about the extent of it.
And you know what's funny? When we got back, when we got back from that camping trip, 2 months, I didn't want to get off the bus.
You cried.
I cried. I didn't want to get off the bus and go into the beautiful house because it's a funny thing that happens on an RV. Everything is inside. You don't have reality when you're in an RV.
Well, there's a
It's-
simplicity
everything's
to
out
it.
There.
How about a
It's so great.
possession simplicity? It's like the Beatles song "Imagine," John Lennon's song. I mean, it's a very simple little life form inside of that space. Everything is reachable. You can have all your stuff. I actually have no problem hanging in the RV.
I'm reading some really funny things, but but the one thing that did happen that was really no fun at all. First thing that happened, first day, we were driving out of a Cracker Barrel
Parking lot.
because you're very limited about where you can eat when you're driving a 40-foot vehicle. Which no, the answer
With a trailer.
is with a 40-foot trailer, 35-foot trailer. The answer is because I saw no, I don't drive it. He did get out of the seat once and pull me into it. Because
let
he
her
had to go
steer
to
it.
the bathroom. No, I don't even like doing that. It's just so intimidating. Someday I want to learn, but I'm not ready for that yet. But we're driving out of a Cracker Barrel parking lot, and I was in the
No, the guy
I was in the
the guy cuts
bathroom.
us off.
and a guy cut him off, and of course there's no seatbelt in the bathroom, and I got thrown. I mean, I hit my head so hard on the what do you call it?
I remember.
The
medicine cabinet.
The medicine cabinet. I went bam! It hit my head, and then I simply got tossed around in that little bathroom, and I was black and blue. When I came out, I said, "What the hell happened?" And he said, "Someone cut us off." It took days for the lump on the back of my head to go away,
Yeah,
and that was the start of the trip. But I must say, when we would stay at KOAs and campgrounds all along the way, we even had to spend the night in Walmart parking lots a couple of times.
It's
because
a
there's
great
nowhere to
standby.
stay. So
Truck stops, there are Walmarts. I mean,
Right.
the advantage of a nice RV park though is you can have full hookups, and that makes it a little easier.
yes, I could actually
But
blow dry my hair. Yeah,
there are people though that like my father-in-law. He loved to literally go, with the tent. Now, I haven't really been into that since I was a kid.
There'll be no tents.
Yeah, I'm not into
No
that.
sleep.
That gets a little too much,
I
and
don't
then you get a
swim
little.
with the snakes.
You get a little
I don't
foul.
build
This way we have a
fires
shower, you
or
got hot
catch
water.
my meal. I don't do any of that, but I didn't want to waste your time just in case that
Do you
was
remember
important to
the
you.
meteor crater?
Yes, that is an amazing thing. If you
Arizona meteor crater,
well, where in Arizona was that?
just on the other side of Sedona on the way out.
Yeah,
We're on the way to
fantastic.
Tucson.
Where a meteor hit the Earth and made a crater so huge that you just stand there and look at it and think,
You're on the moon.
well, I mean,
Do you remember what Yippee did?
Like, I'm glad I wasn't standing.
You remember
there
what
when it
Yippee did
happened.
on the
That's
way
what I
out?
remember thinking. Oh, so when we were leaving the meteor crater, we were driving out this one-way road, and there were probably about 20 cows in the road. So we couldn't move, and they weren't moving. And
Nobody could move. There was a
nobody
line
could
of
move.
cars.
So I got for the first time to see what Yippee did. He said, "Open the door," and he said, "Round them up." And Yippee went
Go
out.
get those cows.
Go get those cows. That's what he said. And he chased them, their heels, and got them all and rounded them up off the.
In 30 seconds, the road was clear. Everybody applauded. We were back in the RV and on our way. Meanwhile, those cows before that were like, "Yeah, right. You think we're moving? Ha!"
Yep. And well, animals like applause too.
You gotta say what kind of dog you is.
Yippee was an Australian Shepherd Border Collie, one of the great dogs of all time. Cindy was our groomer, but he was my buddy for 18 years, and he flew with me. He got on trains and in boats and
I'm
airplanes.
reading see, Kathy Jean, we had a wood stove and a canvas tent.
Yes.
Yippee was the best. And, people, you guys are absolutely amazing because a lot of people really do enjoy camping. And here's 3 people in a row. No tents. Sorry, 4 people in a row. KOAs. Yes, we loved KOAs as well. We stay in the cabins all the time across Oregon. Well, the one time we went to a KOA that had cabins, and then this will be the end of it. We were. Do you remember what? Do you know what I'm going to say?
No.
Okay.
Because I went to many KOAs with cabins.
Okay, but
The ones in Uray.
all right. Let me just say, and let's see if it registers with you. We're driving by this KOA cabin, and there is a red Ferrari parked next to it. Now, do you
remember that.
remember?
Yep.
And I said, well, look at that. Just look at that. He said, what? I said, somebody's having an affair in that cabin right there. And he said, how do you know that? And I said, it's a red Ferrari. No paper trail, no hotel. It's a red Ferrari parked outside of a KOA cabin. There's no TV. There's no, affair. Yeah, there's some guy in there with somebody he's not supposed to be with.
What makes you think it's a guy? Girl could own the Ferrari, and this all could be some girl's stuff.
I have incredible intuition, but you thought it was funny because you were like, I can't believe that you just deduced all that. And I said, and I'll bet if we knocked on the door, which we're not, I would be absolutely right. It just didn't make any sense whatsoever to me. And so my mind put the story together. I should have been a detective, really, right?
Well,
I should have been. I would
you
have been a good
have
one.
good deducing powers.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed our crazy, silly stories and our time and our prizes and just sharing this time with you. So right now, what we're going to do is close the show and just say, let me just see if there's anybody that wanted to say something before we do that. I'm so happy for all the new guests we had tonight. So
and
many
get
great
back
things.
get back to your books and Turner Classic Movies. And
Yes.
enjoy your evening and your time at home, because it's rare that you get this much time at home. Good news or bad news, and there the slippers are.
We love you.
Here she goes.
There's no place like home. That's right, and that's a good thing because that's where we all are. I love you guys so much, and we'll be back tomorrow night. Why not? It's Saturday, unless something exciting is happening that we don't want you to miss.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the agenda. Oh, I'm sorry, all the sports are canceled.
Yeah. All right, I'm working on a little surprise for you guys. Love you so, and remember, stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow.